Join us.
This is First Coast Living.
Hello and welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Jordan Wilkerson.
And I'm David Bitfield. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful Tuesday morning.
Tuesday.
That's right. Hey, before we get started, we were celebrating Popsicle's birthday on Sunday.
I love that you call him Popsicle.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah, they call him Papa, I call him Popsicle.
Love it.
Yeah, so Popsicle.
Because he's cool.
That's right, he is cool. He plays drums, he's awesome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, he's a musician, he's rad. He's
That's
cool as
cool.
8 fans on hot.
There you
so
go.
Anyway, Popsicle, happy birthday, man.
Hey,
Happy
today's the
birthday.
actual day.
That's right, and you know what my
Happy
man
birthday.
did for his birthday?
What?
He went and cleaned up fishware. The
Oh my
elementary school. Yeah. So that's where Nayland goes to elementary school. So he went and got registered with the city and all that kind of stuff.
Oh my gosh.
And now he goes over there on the weekends and he's like doing like planting
Like
stuff.
volunteering and stuff. That's so nice.
Yeah.
Good job.
And then Mimi volunteers in the classes there too.
Oh my gosh.
So we're
Doing good
entrenched
things.
into fishware.
Doing good things.
Yeah.
And hopefully helping out with Gwen a little too still, right?
That's right. Absolutely. Well, she's in daycare
So parents
now.
can get, oh, that's right. That's
Yeah,
nice.
and today was the first day that I dropped her off at daycare where it didn't just genuinely
Break your heart.
break my heart.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it
It's
was
getting
nice.
easier. I'm glad. Well, you can see we've got some folks in the back, so let's get that show started.
it.
Coming up, a new vibe is coming to Bay Street. The folks responsible for Decca Live Sip and Keen's Tavern are here to give us the inside scoop.
All right, plus, prepare to be amazed. The Jacksonville native is bringing his one-man show back to Duval.
Duval. Then it's time to lock in because M&M, that's Professor Mead and producer Matt. Look, now I'm getting all mixed up, putting our head-to-head knowledge of slang throughout the years. I'm really interested to see how this one's going to go, David.
This should be fun. I have a feeling it's going to be pretty great. But first things first, let's get it kicked off in the Winn-Dixie kitchen. We're living over here, brought to you by Pro Craft Cabinetry. And I've got my guys from Flats. Gentlemen, good to see you.
Good to see you, David.
Hey,
Thank
man.
you for having us on.
So we went out to their house last week and hung out with these guys, and I was like, man, we got to get you on the show. So here they are. They are here. So tell everybody about Flats.
Well, first I want to thank you guys for having us on, man.
our
It's been
pleasure.
a great time. Flats started a little under a year ago. Me and this guy, we worked a job, and I'll tell you what, I had not tasted food like it. So I said, maybe we try a little venture off. Yeah,
I did.
Got a little truck going, towed it around for a bit, and had some good reviews on it. Had a tasty smash burger, combined it with a flatbread, which we saw wasn't done a lot in the area. You know, a couple different things that everybody gets into. Some cheese pizza and some burgers. You can't go wrong, you know?
Can't go wrong. And like, tell everybody the location too, because it's very, very cool. This is a very neat spot.
So we are at College and Willow Branch, right off Roosevelt, 5 blocks from King Street. We're right over there in a good area, man. I tell you, we got parking. We're not too crowded, but it's a great time. We do some of the best smash burgers in town, and you can't go wrong with a cold beer.
No, you certainly can't. And you for Jacksonvillians, right? You said the magic word, parking, right? The folks here need that parking. I'm telling you, I hear that all the time. So you guys have plenty of it. All right, but let's get into some stuff here.
Absolutely.
Let's start rocking and rolling. What do we got?
So today we're going to be getting into one flatbread and a smash burger. For the flatbread, we're going to be doing a hot honey. It's red sauce, homemade from tomatoes, mozzarella cheese. We do some fresh ground gorgonzola and then some pepperoni on top, and to top it off, a hot honey drizzle. And it is
All right, let's
tasty.
get
It is tasty.
building.
Absolutely.
Walk me through as we're doing this. What are we doing?
All right, so we got the pepperoni here. I'll throw this in the pan.
Okay.
Get it sizzling up.
Yeah, so why are you throwing the pepperoni in the pan first?
So we're gonna cup this up, throw a little.
So chef always makes sure when he's doing pepperoni, you'll notice that the outside edges will always circle and crisp up. People have an eye, they love to see that crisp up,
too.
and we make sure that it's on every single one that we serve.
So that's how you do that? So you just throw a little water in like a pan with the pepperoni and it does that? Yep.
Yeah,
Stop it.
they gotta be the small
It's that easy.
pepperonis though. They gotta be the small ones.
Okay.
So.
Get them crisping up there.
That's awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
And while that's going,
Yeah.
So we start with a scoop of red sauce. You don't want to add too much sauce because you're going to have it being, a little bit soggy. You want to add just enough, otherwise it won't crisp up right.
Gotcha.
We make sure
Because the width of the flatbread, right?
That's
So
right.
it'll end up making it soggy. Okay.
That's right. And then he puts on a layer of cheese on that. But we don't want to overload the cheese. You want to make sure you're getting a good taste with whatever ingredients are on it, whether it's your hot honey or your barbecue or your buffalo or,
Right. We don't want to overpower one way or the other, right?
Well, and on top of that, if you're going for the flatbread and you're getting chicken bacon ranch, you don't want to have tiny little bits of bacon. You want to have it loaded up, chicken, bacon. Yeah, we make sure we load up the toppings and, if you're going in for a bite, you're gonna get that chicken, you're gonna get that bacon, you're gonna get the pepperoni, whatever it is.
Love it.
Yeah.
All right, keep on going, man. Let's build it
All
up.
right, we got the mozzarella.
Very nice.
Yeah,
very
absolutely.
nice.
And again, this gorgonzola comes fresh off a block. It's we wanted to do something that was close to blue cheese, but not as strong. You know, give it a little bit of that bitter texture. And people go, they don't even know what's on it half the time. And,
Right.
you know, what is it? Tastes great. It gives you a little bit of kick. You know?
Yeah, because like you guys made this for us when we went out to Flats, right? And
That's right.
I was shocked. I'm telling you, you like.
Yeah. What do you think, David? Come on.
It was
You know,
great.
everybody knows the rules. One bite.
Absolutely, you got the one bite rule. No, and it was really surprising. You couldn't tell really,
Yeah,
right? It just
yeah.
like it all marries together.
Yeah.
Keep on building, man. Let's go.
Come on.
All right, all right.
So we'll go ahead, throw the pepperonis on. You can see they're starting to
Look at that.
fold up. Yeah,
Yeah,
you know it. And again, a little different on the griddle on the flat top. You get that char, man. It's
course.
you know, a little bit tasty on that. But these things are mean. We
You know,
have
you know what I like to do?
Yeah.
I like to go in here and I like to just steal one.
Grab
Yeah, boy.
get in there. You mind if I get
Oh God, it's so good.
in there, little-
Pepperoni is the best.
Come on,
isn't it?
man. Come on, man.
All right.
All right.
So they're gonna finish loading this thing up. They're gonna slap that in the oven, and when we come back, we're gonna do a smash burger, and we're gonna try that flatbread. But for right now, real quick, tell us that location one more time.
Yes. So you guys can find us 2952 Roosevelt. Again, Willow Branch and College. It says Roosevelt right off that highway. We're on the corner. Plenty of parking. We got pool tables, dartboards, and you can't beat a $12 smash burger with fries and a drink, man. I mean, come on, you really can't.
That is pretty. That's a great deal. All right, we'll catch up with you here in just a minute. But for
Thank
now,
you.
let's send it over to Jordan.
Ooh, I cannot wait to try that. Well, the man, the myth, the legend, Evan of Decca Live Sip, Keen's Tavern is here to tell us about the Vinyl Room, yet another wonderful business that I cannot wait to attend. So thank you so much for joining us again.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Okay, so this is considered a hi-fi lounge. I'm not exactly sure what that is exactly. So what is that, the Vinyl Room? Like what is the vision?
Yeah, so with a vinyl room, you know, it's curated very specific to, you know, to be focused on experience, the music, and a connection and discovery, right? So basically what that means is, you know, it's not your typical very loud environment.
Okay.
It's very loungy, very relaxed, where you can have a one-on-one conversation
Yeah.
and hear each other and enjoy the craft cocktails and all the
Okay.
good stuff that comes with it.
Hey, and all your businesses so far have been absolutely amazing, and I know there's more in store, which is really exciting. What inspired you to bring this concept? Is it something that we kind of needed downtown?
Yeah, so as you know, I mean, our biggest goal is to create a district in the Elbow,
Right.
the downtown area, so that everyone has a place where they feel comfortable and they feel at home.
Right,
So
and
this-
it's all
this-
walkable, which is so nice,
Exactly,
like one right
exactly.
after the other. So you can kind of bar hop, which is really nice. We need
Right.
that here in downtown Jacksonville, specifically in that Elbow district, like you were saying. What about private events or partnerships? Are you still looking to be able to do that?
Yeah, just like the other venues, we're very big on, you know, private rentals, corporate rentals. So yeah, we love the public to come and do
Yeah.
any type of event that they want to.
And it's actually above Keen's Tavern, right?
Yes,
So you've
ma'am.
already been holding a couple events in that space.
Correct. Yep.
Like
we
the
did.
networking
Yep,
event?
the pop up and connect.
Okay.
Some of that. Yes. So we've already had a few events up there.
Okay.
And yeah, we're ready to get the construction done and
Move
get
to the next level.
Move to the next phase.
Yeah, so you're thinking maybe like because this just kind of got approved, right?
Yes.
So you're thinking maybe a year. What are you thinking
we
with
should-
this timeline?
We're hoping to be, you know, come online right around the end of the year.
Oh, the end of this year.
Yes.
Oh, that
Right
would be
now, our-
wonderful.
Right now, our focus is on Besa, the bakery, and the Tea Room Speakeasy.
Right.
Which should come online around September.
Oh
So
my
we're kind of keeping our
gosh.
focus on that right now. and
That's
then-
so exciting too, and that's all also going to be right next to your other businesses.
Correct.
So you're going to have the bakery speakeasy, you're going to have the vinyl room, you're going to have Sip, you're going to have Decca.
Yep.
Holy cow! And Keen's, oh, how did I forget, right? Been to all of them so far, and they've all been amazing. I know. So what are you most excited for, Evan, for people to experience on opening night when that time does come?
I can't wait for the opening DJ. I'm sure.
Oh,
it's
you
going
already
to
got
be-
that lined up.
Yeah, it'll be one
Okay.
of the big ones that love playing on vinyl. So.
Oh, we're taking it back old school.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
So,
cool.
Yeah, they're definitely. That'll be very exciting.
All right, awesome. Well, if we want to follow along on all of your cool ventures here in downtown Jacksonville, how do we do that?
Just follow our socials.
Okay.
You know, Decca, Keen's, Besa, and then once we get the Hi-Fi Lounge
Yeah.
launched on the socials, just stick with us.
Follow along, and I'll definitely be there. So I can't wait, though. In another week or so, I'll be down at DECA to see Gorgon City. I'm really excited for that one, too.
That's a big one.
The party's there. If you have not been to that venue, absolutely amazing. And it's not just DJs. We did see Red Farron, the country artist,
amazing.
about a week ago, and that was awesome, too. So it's
That
really
was
cool. You do
great.
give a good variety.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for
I
joining us.
appreciate it.
Of
Thank you
course.
for having us.
Of course, David.
All right, guys, we are joined by a very special guest, Noah Bennett, to talk about the Florida debut of the Phil Mitchell Radio Hour. Thank you so very much for being here today, good sir. I really do appreciate your time. So, for the folks out there who do not know, and you can see right here, we got a little bit of video of you going on there. What is the Phil Mitchell Radio Hour?
So the Phil Mitchell Radio Hour is a 70-minute solo theatrical performance, and it's about an evangelical radio host who is on air during the rapture.
Oh, that's pretty amazing.
So it's equal parts comedy and horror, and you know, I think it's one of the most unique theatrical experiences I've seen in a while.
See this. That's amazing. I love that idea. Okay, so this show's toured, New York, Asheville, Atlanta, 3 of my favorite cities. So what has the journey been like, bringing this to Jacksonville? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so Jacksonville's where I'm originally born and raised, so
Right
it
out.
means everything to bring it back home.
That's a That's right.
And every audience is a new chance to learn a little bit more about the show.
Okay.
So it's really matured over the past 2 years, and every time I do this show, it feels like the mythology of this character, Phil Mitchell, just grows a little bit larger.
That is pretty cool. So you're performing inside the historic San Marco Church. That's pretty cool. So how does the venue itself play into the experience of the performance?
Yeah, so when I tell people that I'm doing a show about the rapture inside a church, they're like, "What? How did they get on board with that?"
That is a good question.
I got to give all the credit to the historic San Marco Church. They're incredibly open to this opportunity. And so how it elevates the show, I mean, you're going to hear the sounds of the rapture going on around you. You're going to have these stained glass windows on the wall. And so how can you not feel a little blessed?
Right. They must have an amazing sense of humor over there.
Absolutely.
That's
They're
very
awesome
cool.
people.
All right, so the show has been described as if Ari Aster directed The Righteous Gemstones. That's amazing. So what does that comparison mean to you? And do you think it's actually accurate?
I do, and I think it was such a goldmine of a quote. I have to shout out Ben Firk. He is a internationally known playwright, and I think Ari Aster can take uncomfortable things and make them completely captivating. And then The Righteous Gemstones is all about the kind of avant-garde performance of religion. And so if you put those two things in a blender, I think it encapsulates the show pretty well.
That's cool. I'm telling you, I really want to see the show. This is so much fun. So the show deals with faith, religion, and the rapture, like you said. So how do you navigate such a divisive subject without alienating folks at the show?
Yeah, absolutely. I've always maintained over the 2 years I've done the show that it is in no way an attack on religion.
Yeah.
It's exploring that dichotomy between the business and the actual practice of religion. Maybe even going a bit further, the difference between the message and the messenger.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so hopefully it leaves people with a mind full of questions at the end of the night.
I dig that. I love that so much. So let me ask you, if you had to pick one part of this performance that's like your favorite part for us to keep a lookout for, what would that be?
Yeah, so there are callers that call into the show as it's going on. These are obviously pre-recorded scripted calls, and this woman's house is burning down, and Phil doesn't know what to do with that in the moment. It's sort of a curveball of a call, and so nothing is better in that moment than the power of prayer. And you better believe he's going to need the audience to be involved at that moment.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is cool, man. Okay, give us the details. Where do we go to get tickets and such?
Yeah, so tickets are available at officialnoahbennett.com. The show will be a 3-night residency in the San Marco Church, June 25th to 27th. So you got a few weeks to get on board.
I love it. Thank you so much, man. This is amazing. That show sounds awesome. You guys definitely have to go out and check the show out. This is going to be great. All right, Jordan, what do we have coming up?
Well, still to come, producer Matt will be putting our slang knowledge to the test. Yeah, stick around to see what we mean about that. Here we go. Can't wait. All right, we'll see how we do. Plus, we're back living in the kitchen with flats, so don't go any. Ooh, that looks delicious. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Ever since I was 5 years old, it's been all about football. It's been about running, jumping, blocking, tackling. I have terrible foot issues that prevented me from really having a normal life with my kids. With the Good Feet Arch Supports, man, I'm always ready. My kids actually got to enjoy me in the yard more, racing each other, backpedaling, teaching them some things, being a dad.
Try them for yourself with a free arch support fitting and test walk at the Good Feet store.
If your bathroom still has a tub you barely use, and if stepping over that tub to take a shower is getting more difficult, it's time to make a change. At West Shore Home, we specialize in transforming outdated tubs into beautiful, safe, and fully customized walk-in showers built to fit your lifestyle. These transformations look incredible, and they're designed to increase safety in and around the shower. And right now, getting this project done just got more affordable. With our 20th anniversary sale, anyone who calls the number on the screen now or visits westshorebath.com will get 20% off their entire project. Plus, lock in limited time financing, 20 months of no payments and no interest. Just call or schedule online to get started. Take a look here. This homeowner had a tub they hadn't used for years, and getting in and out every day was a concern. We came in, completely removed the tub, and replaced it with a beautiful walk-in shower. It has a low-step base and durable anchored grab bars. We also have options that include fold-down seats and removable shower heads that make bathing a breeze. We help hundreds of homeowners a week make this exact change, and the response is almost always the same. They wish they'd done it sooner, so stop putting it off and save big when you choose West Shore Home for your tub-to-shower conversion. Act now to lock in limited time savings from our 20th anniversary sale. 20% off your tub-to-shower conversion, 20 months of no payments and no interest financing, and get your project started now with no money down, but only when you call or schedule online at westshorebath.com. West Shore Home, remodeling reimagined.
Joe, hasn't Strata been delivering top quality service to home builders for decades?
Yeah, I've been working with top quality builders since 1983. And my commitment to 5-star customer service is why we have thousands of happy customers in 11 different states.
You know, I'm always looking for a contractor that delivers top quality work at the best possible price.
That's exactly what we do. At Strata, you can get a new AC system for as low as $79.95 per month.
Top quality work, price you can afford, you ought to call Strata.
For over 40 years, ProCraft Cabinetry has been the builder's choice for multifamily cabinet solutions. From apartments to condos and large-scale housing developments, our durable cabinets are designed to handle the demands of your projects and are backed by a 5-year warranty. We offer competitive bids, volume discounts, and over 120,000 square feet of in-stock inventory ready for immediate delivery or same-day pickup. Partner with the team that understands your project timelines and keeps things moving. Visit jacks.procraftcabinetry.com or stop by today.
That is the Protector.
This truck is a beast.
The Protector's breathtaking. Rain, sleet, or snow, the Protector's ready to go.
We can take this thing anywhere. It is our mobile weather laboratory.
I'm very grateful that the Protector has such advanced technology.
Giving us some extra tools to put that most accurate forecast together. You and your family are going to be protected and be safe.
Making sure that you can see what's happening on the ground.
Sponsored by Hanania Automotive Group.
Welcome back. It is now time for Say What? And today we're getting tested on our slang knowledge with producer Matt. So this is going to be kind of interesting, I think. Is it like through the decades?
It's through like the decades. You got questions from the 70s, 80s.
Oh.
I think I found one from the 50s. I'm not really sure. I wasn't alive. And
so people at home can guess too. This will be fun.
Exactly. So I've been kind of working on my lexicon a bit too. There's a
good word.
Little word for the spelling bee next time.
Oh no. Actually, I think I know that one.
Go for it.
L-E-X-I-C-O-N.
Yeah, that one's easy.
There you go.
Yeah.
Look at that, dude.
Meanwhile, I started L-I-X.
Whenever you're ready, we'll let Clo Dog and the Measle get into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Question 1. Which of these flavorful words is synonymous with angry and bitter? Is it A, salty, B, sweet, C, spicy, or D, sugary? Ladies first. Jordan.
I would say salty.
Salty. Let's roll the answer. You are correct.
Good job.
That's a newer slang term.
Yeah. Sometimes Marshall gets very salty.
Oh.
I know he's salty now because the Thunder lost to the Spurs.
He's our director
Way to
upstairs
twist
right
the
now.
night. Dang, live on TV he did it
Okay,
to him.
question 2. That's enough for me. All right. Question 2. Let's roll it, guys. What does it mean to bogart something?
I think we both know this one, David.
A, to consume quickly, to not share, to only use a little, to pretend to enjoy.
You're not sharing when you're bogarting it.
Yeah.
Let's roll it. What do we got? You are correct. Yeah, I did not know that.
You didn't know that? Okay, he is younger than we
I
are,
only knew that
so.
because I built the trivia. But when I was looking this up,
you're like, what?
I've heard this before, but I have never once seen it anywhere.
Do you want to know how one time I basically did that? So I was in Seattle and I got sent out on a report for something that wasn't typically something that I would report on, but I noticed that the competitor reporter wasn't really doing and I just basically kept talking to the person, kept talking, and he was like, man, you really bogarted this interview, huh? And I said, well, he's not doing anything, so.
That was a good use.
Sorry, I did my job.
That was a very good use of it.
It was a good use.
I love that. All right, here we go. Question 3. I love the stories. Essential to the 80s Valley Girl lexicon, word of the day. Grody is synonymous with what?
Oh, yeah.
A, delicious. B, tight-fitting.
These are like
C,
our
high
slang stuff.
Yeah.
calories. Or D, disgusting.
Disgusting.
You are correct. That is a grody.
Grody, gross.
So grody.
Kind
I
of
haven't really
thing.
ran into anything grody lately. I can't really say.
Oh, that's good.
That's very nice.
I guess my attitude towards the measler
it can be
By the
grody.
way,
These guys are best friends.
Professor Mead, Marshall, the Measler, we've got a million names. So if you're ever wondering who they talking about, that's just one person.
Professor Mead, yeah.
It's all me.
Last one, I swear. But hey, it's pretty competitive.
He's like, the last one, I swear. Until the next one.
Yeah, it's pretty competitive. 2-1. Or Davey get the next one. So let's
Yeah.
roll it. Usually more graceful than something with hooves. A hoofer is what type of professional?
What?
Doctor, reporter,
A
dancer,
hoofer?
or
Oh,
butcher.
wow. This will be a guess.
Easy with the question. Let's read again. Usually more graceful than something with hooves. A deer, an elk, a moose. A hoofer-
It's C, dancer, but I've never heard of that before.
I would
You are
guess dancer
correct.
as well.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what? Okay,
Yeah, I
cool.
haven't heard hoof because you're dancing with
All
your
right,
feet. I don't
sure.
know. I've never heard that
seems,
one though.
That seems one of the really old ones.
That,
Like,
Okay.
she's a wonderful hoffer.
exactly. When I looked it up, I was like,
Or I've heard people say I'm gonna hoof it, meaning I'm gonna walk.
Yeah, right.
when I
That's
looked
what
this stuff up, I'm like, man, these guys had no swag whatsoever.
Oh, swag. Do you guys know that?
Zero
one?
swag, zero. Was it
here we
aura,
go.
clout? I don't know what kids say nowadays. All right, here we go for the win, Jordan.
No. Okay.
Kids of the 70s were labeled space cadets if they were what?
Oh.
A, forgetful. B, overachieving.
smelling.
C, bad smelling. Or D, nerdy.
So I feel like it's probably nerdy, but I feel like it could also be forgetful because if you're a space cadet, like you're like not paying attention.
What was
I'm
your
gonna say
dad say?
nerdy though.
I'm going to go with
Oh, it was
A.
A. So I was kind of close.
you're a space cadet. You're out there. You're
You
lost
won.
in space.
You
like,
won.
you're just like
Yeah.
zoned
We'll call
out.
it a
But
tie.
also kinda
We'll call it
nerdy.
a tie because it did pop up kind of late.
Oh, yeah.
We'll call it a tie.
Victory. I'll call it victory.
Okay, that was cool.
That was
most
great
of
though,
them,
man.
most of them were kind of our era.
70s, 80s, Hoover. That was a good
Listen, that's like dudes who like tie damsels up on train tracks and stuff and like have like the long like, wow, she's a hopper, say.
Yeah, the little
Like your OG
mustache.
James
All right,
Bond
guys,
villain.
stick around. We'll be right back
Hey,
after
did
the
you do
break.
well?
I'm Brad. No, I'm Brad. No, you're Justin. Is the thought of selling your property this confusing? We're Prime Buyers and twin brothers, making it easy to sell your house for cash. We've dealt with every situation: rundown rentals, serious repairs, foreclosure, divorce, family disputes. You don't need to fix a thing. So before you call a realtor, save the commission and let's talk. I think we may be the right property buyer for you. Call Prime Buyers at 904-267-0000.
Attention, everybody! If I could have the floor.
Silence! We're here to talk about Bob.
Mailman Bob!
Man, I love Bob.
Well, Bob doesn't love us. He's leaving.
No, this is bad.
Why would he leave us? I have no idea. Stay! Mistakes were made.
We gotta get him to stay.
What how?
We need food. Human food. What do we do now? Anyone?
We bake.
Princess, flour.
Nailed it.
It's pie time.
How could I leave you guys? See you tomorrow.
Are you crying?
Are you not?
Upgrade your home with New South Window. Our replacement windows and doors look beautiful, block outside noise, keep you comfortable, and are built to handle extreme weather. Buy 4 windows and get 4 free.
With hurricane season here, we've got everything you need to know in our Hurricane Central page. That's on firstcoastnews.com, the First Coast News app, and always streaming 24/7.
Hurricane Central, sponsored by New South Windows.
At Chamberlain University, we know that leaders rise to the moment. And camaraderie is the secret language of 3 a.m. We know because we're the #1 largest nursing school in the U.S. Chamberlain University belonged to something greater.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
It's about time.
I had a true partner in my health, that my aches and pains aren't dismissed as part of getting older.
That my health needs aren't treated the same way
As mine.
With Conviva Care Center, it's about time.
More one-on-one time,
Actually, 50% more time with my doctor.
so I can ask all my questions.
And get the answers I need.
I have a whole team of experts
working together to develop a plan
That treats all of me and takes a proactive approach.
to help me be my healthiest.
I can even get a same-day appointment, and it's close to home.
Conviva's been taking care of seniors for more than 50 years. They take the time to know me and what I love to do with my time.
And they help me feel my best to do it.
Finally, a doctor and care team who are focused on what's right for me.
For me.
for me.
For me.
At Conviva, our time is spent making sure you make the most of yours. Schedule a tour today.
Live from the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson
First Coast Living live.
and David Benfield.
Sounds good to me.
Well, come join us.
This is First Coast Living.
Welcome back. It's now time for Rain or Shine with meteorologist Mike Prangley. And oh yeah, the jumbo shrimp are playing, but
it may
there's
leave you a little
chance.
salty, as I learned that word here today.
There you go. I
Want to
love
take
it.
the punches, but just in case, there will be a few scattered showers and storms around, especially for the
Okay.
drive home and this evening. Now, we do have a weather impact alert because nature's getting a little friskier than normal. You know, we get the typical thunderstorm or daily downpour, but today, between 2 and 10 o'clock, we'd have some wind gusts to 50, 60
Oh my
miles per hour.
gosh.
So
That's
whenever we
significant.
can get some of those warnings, we got to make sure folks are aware of it.
Right.
Localized flooding, it won't take much rain after all the rain we've had across the area. And then lightning could have up to 1,000 lightning bolts per hour. So a big slowdown on the road,
Wow.
stay weather aware, and we'll keep you updated. Now,
This
good
is
news.
great news.
Second day of tropical season, no development, but we're watching some of those clouds in the Gulf and the Caribbean. That'll be the
Okay.
area to watch over the next 1 to 2 weeks. But right now, strong wind shear, keeping that tropical development limited for now. All right, it's day to day, right? And then the East Pacific remains the most favorable region for development.
Okay.
So you ready for the 10-day?
Let's
Here
do
we go.
it. Okay,
91
looking
today.
great.
There's your treat on the way. Tomorrow, nothing to be salty about. Open the windows,
Ooh,
79
feeling
degrees,
good.
and we stay comfortable through at least the first part of the weekend.
Okay.
And then more rain coming next week.
That sounds good to me. Thank you so much for that, Mike. And let's toss it over to you, David, in the kitchen.
All right, we are back here in the Winn-Dixie kitchen, brought to you by ProCraft Cabinetry. I've got the boys from Flats here. Let's talk about some flats. Let's get into a flatbread, man.
Come on. So let's bring y'all over here. We're gonna get into the hot honey flatbread. So you can see we have it crisped up on the sides. We make sure that we get a good crunch going. That melted gorgonzola right on top, and the crisped up pepperoni spread out all throughout. And for the touch, we're gonna do live on air. You wanna do the honors, chef? Throw some of that hot honey, get it chopped up.
Yeah.
Come on. Man, I'm telling you, some of the best in town, guys.
Ooh. That stuff's thick, isn't it? Oh, it's brand new.
Sorry
That's
about
what
that.
happened.
Sorry about that, you guys. A little bit.
Good old live TV, baby.
Come on. Nothing like some fresh hot honey.
Whoa, look at that. Looks beautiful.
Yep. And each of our flatbreads that we do will have some sort of drizzle on it, whether it's a ranch, a barbecue, buffalo, man. They are tasty. We do another type of flatbread with a hot honey on it. We do some cherry tomatoes and Italian sausage with a hot honey drizzle, man. It is tasty.
So one of the things that I dug a lot when I was out there at the location last week was the Guinness, right? Let's talk about that for a second, because you actually pour a proper pint, right? And the folks at home know that Guinness is kind of my jam. So when we got over there to Flats, I'm like looking around the beer, and I'm like, dog, you know how to pour a Guinness? He's like, hold on.
Listen, guys, it's true. I mean, if the Guinness isn't poured right, it might feel disrespectful, but you don't drink it. You don't drink it. You know, you have to have the pour. Over in Ireland, they'll tell you. They'll tell you. They're good on you. You
They
know?
will. Let's try this. All right. So switch sides with me here. You guys come this way. I'm gonna go that way.
Yep. Switch with you here, David.
All right. Let's do this.
Get into it. Take a bite.
I'm not afraid. I'm never scared, baby.
Woo. A little bit hot there, huh?
It's not bad. It's good.
Yeah.
Dude, that's really good.
Yeah. What do you
my
think?
God.
What do you think? It's
I love
tasty.
the-
Do you mind if I get a bite here?
No, come on, man.
Can
I
we
love
get
the
in here?
pepperoni. I love how crispy it is, man. That is delicious.
Come on, where are we at here?
Fantastic stuff.
Say, these are.
Don't be afraid, just get it.
You can see we have the pepperonis, the cheese melted, the gorgonzola here.
You gonna come in and you want to try some of this?
How could I not?
All right.
I never get tired.
Delicious, guys. Okay.
I never get tired of this, man.
Don't be afraid. Oh yeah. Just went right in. Look at it.
Jordan, one bite. You guys see the stringy cheese, man. Come
Dude,
on.
the pepperoni's delicious. That's
What do
what
we
Oh my
think?
God,
What do we
and
think?
the sauce?
It's
That
good,
hot
isn't
honey,
it?
huh?
That was a nice touch, the hot honey on that.
So what do you think?
It was delicious.
Yeah? Would you stop by for it?
100%. And the fact, you said you had pool tables and darts and stuff too?
Pool
That's pretty
tables,
cool.
we got arcade, pinball, we do trivias, comedies,
I was gonna say,
live
don't you have
music.
performances as well,
we
right?
do,
Happy hours or
absolutely.
anything like
and we
that?
do happy hours Wednesday through Friday, guys. During lunchtime, you'll come and get buy one, get one 50% off on the beers. Can't beat cold beer, guys. Come on,
That's
happy hour.
amazing.
Again, trivia every Wednesday.
Okay.
Live music Saturdays, couple
Oh, I love
times a
that.
month. Comedy show at least once or twice a month. We do fun stuff. I'm trying to get some karaoke going. You know, I know
dig it.
Dave. I'm sure David gets up there.
I can
gets
do some
groovy.
karaoke. Let's go. I'm not afraid at all. All right, one more time just to drive it home.
Yeah.
Where's the location?
Again, we are off. Jordan, yes, we are off Roosevelt, 2952 Roosevelt Boulevard, Jacksonville, Florida 32205. Willow Branch and College.
Right up.
Willow Branch and College, guys. We're right around the corner, King Street. Come visit us, have a cold beer, have a flatbread, enjoy.
I love
Please,
it.
stop
Gentlemen,
by.
Thank you very much.
So good.
gentlemen.
Thank you,
Appreciate
David.
your time.
It's been
Make
a
sure you
pleasure.
get
It's
out
been a
there.
pleasure.
Go hang out
Jordan,
with the
thank
boys
you,
from
thank
Flats.
you.
Thank you.
Stick around. We'll be right back.
At Closet Factory, every design we build is created with you in mind.
Each closet is designed for your space, wardrobe, and lifestyle. Give us a call today.
Built locally, designed personally.
We are Closet Factory.
When you wash with Snuggle, your loved ones will feel at home. On center stage, at the school dance, or away from home. Cuddly softness, long-lasting familiar freshness. That's the Snuggle promise. Snuggle, the comfort of home.
Homeowners, West Shore Homes' 20th anniversary sale is here. And that means we're passing on some extra savings to you. For 20 years, we've been setting the standard for remodeling projects. And with over 65,000 five-star reviews, homeowners across the country trust West Shore Home to get it right. We're also paving the way for what the new standard of luxury bathroom design looks like. And we're ready to help you get your project started with some extra savings. This week, get 20% off your bathroom remodel, plus 20 months of no payments and no interest financing with no money down to get started. This is your opportunity to take your bathroom from old and outdated like this and turn it into something new and modern like this. Call 1-800-WEST-SHORE or visit westshorebath.com now to lock in 20% off your project with 20 months of no payments, no interest financing, and no money down to get started. Don't wait. This offer won't last long. West Shore Home, remodeling reimagined.
It's Lots Furniture's incredible Memorial Day savings event. Save up to 50% off the most fashionable looks for every room. Plus, enjoy buy one, get one half off savings on all Lazy Boy recliners. There's additional savings on all of our top brands. Experience your best sleep and save up to $1,000 on select Beautyrest Black adjustable sets. Save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable sets during the Memorial Day savings event. On now.
Lots Furniture.
In Waycross and Fernandina Beach.
Playoff basketball. Take a seat. It's time to open up your Hard Rock Bet app.
Have you checked your Hard Rock Bet promos today? Because if you want to show up big for the playoffs, you could use a boost. Profit boosts, odds boosts, a shot at bonus bets. You never know what you're going to get. There's only one legal app to bet the NBA playoffs, and there's a brand new welcome offer.
You're going to want to sit down for this one.
New customers can win up to $150 in bonus bets. That's $150 in bonus bets if you win your first bet.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears.
Hi, I'm Sierra, your office, your wine bar. At Closet Factory, our family designs stunning spaces that fit your needs.
Give us a call today and one of our 5-star rated designers will personally meet with you. Built locally,
Designed personally.
we are Closet Factory.
Welcome back. I am now joined by Chaplain Scott of the Walk-In Wedding Chapel. If you're wanting to get married this year, he is here to help because he has performed more than 5,000 weddings. Thank you so much for joining us again. Great to see you. Yeah, of course. Always good to see you. So over 5,000 weddings. I mean, that is a lot. So I think most people would assume like, oh yeah, you've simply seen a lot of weddings, but listening to your story, it sounds like you've actually spent a lot of time studying them.
Absolutely, yeah. So when I retired from the Navy, I signed up for a little wedding service, and couples would call me, and I'd go do the traditional wedding ceremonies and you know, the big deals and their planning and everything. And so I got to see inside the wedding machine. I got to see how it actually works and all the parts and everything. And honestly, there were some things about it I didn't like. It was like there was the photographer was thinking about the photographs, and the DJ was thinking about the music, and the you know, the caterers of food, and the coordinator of the schedule, and all these different things. But nobody was really thinking about the center of it, the reason that we get there, like who is protecting the spiritual experience for the bride and groom?
Right.
And I literally saw brides miss her moment.
Aww.
Like she did everything right. She was like checking the box, and she looked beautiful. She came down the aisle, and they stood face to face. She said her vows, but I could tell she was there, but she wasn't present for the moment.
Right.
And it was just like, wow, this spiritual experience is almost getting overshadowed by all of the things that are used to support it.
Right. Would you say that that was the one moment that was a turning point for you?
There was a turning point moment for me. I did a beautiful ceremony. It was a beautiful couple, beautiful family. Everything was perfect.
Right.
We pronounced them husband and wife. They did the kiss. I said, turn and face your audience. I introduced them as Mr. and Mrs. for the first time. The music was supposed to play. They're supposed to walk up the aisle arm in arm. There's supposed to be celebration and dancing and happiness. Instead, they froze.
Oh.
The music didn't cue.
Oh, no.
They didn't know what to do.
Right.
I looked over, and the DJ was playing with the bubble machine, and he completely forgot about the song.
Oh.
And it was like, that was just so representative of like everything that I felt like wasn't going right. It was about the machine rather than the moment.
Right.
And at that day, I was just said, I'm done with this. If I ever do this again, I'm going to do it differently.
Yeah, so what do you mean by differently then?
So I walked away from that. I started from scratch. I literally just started meeting couples at beaches and parks and doing a lot of one-on-one weddings, just me and the couple. It was so sweet. Sometimes they'd have a few friends there. And it was just about the ceremony. It was just about the union. You know, I'm the chaplain, so that's what I did. And then over time, I added a music. I got a little portable speaker, and I added the music. I started curating, and then I added the photos. Like, they need to remember this moment. I started taking the photos. And then over 1,000 weddings later, I moved into a little sandwich shop across the street from the courthouse. It's a little corner, you might remember that. And I did over 1,000 weddings there. And I just got to think about every little piece of the ceremony. I got to think about every movement, every word. What makes them feel this? What makes them experience that? How do they go through this moment and experience the actual moment that they came to experience?
Right, because we're really supposed to only have it one time, unless we like renew our vows or something like that, right? Like for the most part, this is a one and done, hopefully. So to have that moment be missed with something technical or whatever, you know, it's nice to kind of just have it all in one place and not have to worry about all the extra things potentially going wrong. So I think that's really nice that you've developed the walk-in wedding chapel for folks, and now over 5,000 weddings. There is so much we could talk about. We just don't have the time right now, but walkinweddingchapel.com though, if they're interested, right?
Walkinweddingchapel.com.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for what you do too, because you are bringing so many people together and it's such an unforgettable moment. You're really changing lives. So thanks for joining us today, of course. And we'll be right back.
Remodeling your kitchen, bath, or laundry? The team at ProCraft can help you get started and provide you with a list of quality contractors to make your home designs a reality. Visit our showroom today to get inspired. Insist on the best. Ask for ProCraft Cabinetry.
I'm Brad. No, I'm Brad. No, you're Justin. Is the thought of selling your property this confusing? We're prime buyers and twin brothers, making it easy to sell your house for cash. We've dealt with every situation: rundown rentals, serious repairs, foreclosure, divorce, family disputes. You don't need to fix a thing. So before you call a realtor, save the commission and let's talk. I think we may be the right property buyer for you. Call Prime Buyers at 904-267-0000.
When the weather turns extreme, New South Window has you covered. Our replacement windows and doors are built to handle the harshest elements, even winds up to 175 miles per hour, and they're backed by a lifetime warranty. Buy 4 windows and get 4 free.
With hurricane season here, we've got everything you need to know in our Hurricane Central page. That's on firstcoastnews.com, the First Coast News app, and always streaming 24/7.
Hurricane Central, sponsored by New South Windows.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. As America's largest injury law firm, we have over 1,100 lawyers licensed in all 50 states and a staff of 7,000. Wherever you are, we're there. Our lawyers know your courts and your judges, national strength, and local know-how. Doing it our way, every day, the Morgan way. If you're ever injured, we're here for you. Size matters, reputation matters, results matter. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.com.
Domino! Well, look at that, another win for me. Since you're new here, I'll give you another chance. That's how they roll on Hard Rock Bet. If you don't win money on your first day, then you get to try again.
Introducing games powered by Passmotor Racing. Start betting with 20 cents anywhere in Florida 24/7.
Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Win money your first 24 hours or get a games bonus back up to $100.
Dr. Mehta knows pain.
Oftentimes, I see patients with pain in their knees, their hips, their back, and it's actually coming from their feet.
Her suggestion?
It's as easy as going into a Good Feet store.
Come in for your free arch support fitting.
Grocery shopping habits are shifting, and the dairy aisle is at the center of it. Culinary instructor, cookbook author, and award-winning wine director Brooke Parkhurst joins us to talk about what the dairy aisle is delivering right now and what shoppers may not have noticed yet. Brooke, thank you so much for your time today. So why is the dairy aisle getting a second look right now?
Absolutely. Well, thanks for having me. I just think people are realizing how many exciting new foods and flavors are on the dairy aisle. We always think about our staples, right? The backbone of our refrigerator that we love: milk, eggs, cheese, yogurt, but now there's so much more than that. We have high protein snacks, globally inspired flavored dips, coffee creamers, delicious juices, ready to bake doughs. And the big thing is our focus can now be on convenience, nutrition, and flexibility. So everyone is heading to the refrigerated aisle to check out all the great new things.
Okay, so how does dairy fit with the new dietary guidelines and the focus on protein?
Yes, protein, as we know, is the big new buzzword now. So the updated guidelines focus on protein and nutrient density. That means watching every bite that you eat and making sure that everything is helping you to meet that nutrition and that protein goal. So we were always heading in the right direction with dairy, with our yogurt and our cheese and our milk. But now it's about the convenience and the versatility. So on the way to the station, you can throw in a cottage cheese bowl, a cheese stick, a dip that you're going to dip veggie sticks into, and that's going to help you throughout the day to reach your protein goals.
All right, that makes sense. So what makes dairy a smart value for families right now?
It's a value, but also we're not looking at the bottom dollar, right? As a mom, as someone who's in the grocery store probably 5 days a week, to be honest, I want a double whammy. I want it all. I want the nutrition, the versatility, and the convenience. And so on the dairy aisle, you get these great ingredients that are really stretch ingredients. I have foods at home. I might have some meats, pasta, but then the dairy aisle foods help me stretch everything. I have a hungry family of 4, and so the dairy aisle is going to help me hit all those meal goals and my budgetary goals throughout the week.
Okay, so what new products or flavors are showing up that shoppers may be missing?
Yeah, it's so exciting. Once again, there is so much innovation going on. I love international flavors, whichever they may be. I eat it all. So we have the globally inspired dips. We have fun flavored coffee creamers, the high protein snacks, and even fun things like kefir to enjoy a different fun kind of probiotic drink. So those are different. They're fun flavors. They used to not even barely exist. So we've expanded the dairy aisle, and we've just made it so exciting and innovative.
Okay, so what are your go-to quick summer meals or snacks from the dairy aisle?
I know we're both in Florida, right? So basically summer is here, and that means summer cooking, entertaining, which I want to be fast, fresh, and flexible. I have my great cottage cheese bowl down here with some summer raspberries and strawberries. For my 11-year-old son, I made delicious, melty, ooey gooey grilled cheese bites. I went and got one of the refrigerated doughs. I'm going to make a flatbread out of it with more cheese, some salami, turkey. It's just about the flexibility once again and how fun it is to cook all of these delicious foods throughout the summer. And it doesn't take hours. It's very quick and easy.
Those all sound absolutely fantastic. So where do we go to learn some more information?
Absolutely. For all of my tips and tricks, you guys can visit easyhomemeals.com. And once again, don't forget, June is Dairy Month. So the June Dairy Month $10,000 sweepstakes, entered before June 30th, and you might just win.
Oh, all right. Well, good luck, everybody out there. Brooke, thank you so very much for your time today. And folks at home, if you want to catch this segment again or others like it, just head over to First Coast News Plus.
Getting better sleep is key to overall wellness. Actress and wellness advocate Michelle Monaghan is teaming up with Natrol to spotlight a more intentional approach to daily wellness, from nighttime routines to how we show up the next day. Here's more.
Hi, I'm Michelle Monaghan, and I used to think wellness was about one thing, an intense workout or sleeping in on the weekends. But what I've actually learned is that it's about rhythm. When I'm well rested, I'm more present. And when I'm more present, I am more me. And that matters whether I'm on set, with my family, or caring for myself. That's why I'm excited to be working with Natrol, the #1 drug-free sleep brand. For me, it's about small habits, putting my phone away, reading before bed, taking quiet moments to unwind, or opening the Calm app for a quick meditation. Those moments really shift how I feel. It's so much more than sleep, though. It's about reclaiming myself and honoring what my body actually needs instead of just pushing through. When I need support, Natrol Ultra Sleep helps me wake up feeling refreshed. It blends melatonin, the #1 doctor-recommended sleep supplement ingredient, as well as GABA and botanicals. And during the day, Natrol Ultra Energy helps me show up and live more fully. It's all about choosing yourself over and over and over again. Learn more at natrol.com.
All right, guys, for this one tank trip, we are down here at Silver Spring State Park. We're gonna be getting in some spring water, having a great time. This is a fantastic place to bring a family. We've got Eddie here. He's one of the tour guides. He's gonna tell us what we're gonna be getting into. Eddie, thank you so very much for having us here today.
Thank you. I'm so excited. Now, he's an avid kayaker, but I am not. So tell us about what folks can do here.
Well, you can do a lot of family-oriented stuff. You can camp at the park. There's little facilities over there, museum, gift shop, little diner, things like that. And you can also paddle. And because you're a beginner, that's great. This is a real calm, leisurely paddle. You're just floating down. Basically, you're gonna float down river, and we only have to paddle for maybe you're only against current for about 500 feet. So
right on.
It's real good for kids and family. Excellent for that.
Gotcha.
Very good beginner river.
Okay, so we're gonna be in the clear boats, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So we should be able to see everything because we're in spring water?
Yep.
So to kind of explain what that means to folks.
So this is all this water from the Everglades all the way up to southern Alabama, Mississippi. It's all part of the Floridan Aquifer, one of the largest reservoirs of water in the world, freshwater artesian spring water.
Yeah.
So you're going to be, honestly, I can see, when we go to Mammoth, it's going to be 50 foot, 55 foot deep. You can see straight to the bottom, no problem.
What? That's amazing. Okay, so what are we gonna see while we're out there?
So I guarantee always to guests that come out here, you're going to see fish, turtles, and birds.
Okay.
You may see some manatees. Probably we'll see alligators. If we get some sunshine coming out, that'll help.
Yeah.
So we'll whole slew and.
No, you're fine. You're okay. They won't mess with you.
The thing I love about this is that every time me or one of the other guides goes out, it's different. There's just different stuff. Might see some otters, you might see some snakes. That's amazing.
Cool. That's very cool. Okay, before we get out on the water, real quick, tell us where we're located and what are the hours?
This is Silver Spring State Park. This is Paddling Adventures. And currently, it changes seasonally, but currently it's 8 to 5.
Okay.
And it just, the closing time changes depending on the season.
Is there a website they can check whenever they come?
Oh, yeah. With silversprings.com.
Right on. All right.
Thank you so much. I'm excited.
I'm ready to get on the water. Eddie, you ready to rock?
Every day I'm ready.
Let's go, baby. Let's get on the boat. Yeah, baby.
Ah, this is nice.
All right, folks, so this here is Mammoth Springs. This is one of the largest freshwater artesian springs in the world. And for the spec here, we were in about 6 foot of water. Now we're in about 50, 65 feet of water. Drops off real quick. And you have quite a bit of water coming out of here every day. It's about 400 to 550 million gallons a day. It's a magnitude 1 spring. This area, yeah, it contributes more than 50% of the water to Silver River every day. The other percentage is just random other springs along the river. We'll see some later. This area has always been very significant for natural purposes as well as human purposes. You know, this has been here for tens of thousands, millions of years. People have been here for tens of thousands of years. There's Ice Age activity. There's been knock marks on mammoth fossils, mammoth frames. More modern times, though, we have park amenities, you know, stuff for tourists and everything. Sweet shop, Springside Cafe, Paradise Treats, the Lundy Building, for example, gift shop, museum, that sort of thing back here behind us. We also have our awesome glass bottom boat dock right back there.
These guys over there?
Yeah, I heard they're
so they normally dock right over there.
Cool.
This has always been the epicenter of this area for people, for animals. You know, you used to have a hotel back there, a train depot, a swim beach used to be over there.
Oh, wow.
This actually became a state park in 2013. So then it became more for, you know, nature, more ecotourism.
Absolutely.
So where we are right now.
This is amazing. This is amazing. I'm telling you what, when you roll up and because it's so clear, as you cruise over here, it was shocking. It was surprising. Yeah. When you're like all of a sudden it just opens up and you're like, oh, that is really deep.
Characteristic with the springs, a lot of them, you'll see a flat, shallow area, and then all of a sudden a big deep drop off. This is no exception.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, let's get rocking.
Hey folks, so right here I want to show y'all, we're at a nice spot in the river. There's two important springs right here. We have Spring of the Stars and we have Creature Springs. A lot of movies have been filmed along the Silver River and in these two areas in particular.
Cool.
Some of the movies that have been filmed along the Silver River are Moonraker, The Old Tarzan, I Spy, Sea Hunt, and Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Ooh. That's cool.
Which happened to be filmed right there, a lot of scenes.
This is awesome. Man, I really appreciate this. This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, man. Thank you very much for the guided tour. We have learned a lot.
I learned so much.
Yeah, we got to see so much stuff. Manatee, alligator, all sorts of birds and fish.
Turtles.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Oh, and a snake.
And a snake, yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Only one though, so.
Yeah, yeah. But I think I can take it from here though.
I'll tell you what, I appreciate y'all coming out today. I thoroughly enjoyed y'all's company. Thanks for experiencing Silver River with myself and all the crew today. We really enjoy it and I love having y'all out. So the river is yours.
Oh, let's go.
Thank you so much.
Have a great day.
Eddie, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Let's get on out.
Woo!
At Michael's Rug Studio, we have the best selection of contemporary, traditional, and transitional rugs in all sizes. You'll be able to see firsthand how a new rug can transform and elevate the look of your home. We'll help you through the process of finding the right size, shape, design, and color of rug that fits your unique style in either your home or office. Come to Michael's Rug Studio to see all we have to offer.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tremfya. Tremfya can help with remission at 12 weeks, 1 year, and 2 years. Some had visible repair of their intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions, increased risk of infections or lower ability to fight them, and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or need a vaccine. Break away with Tremfya. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
I love bling, I love to shine. They were plain when I bought these glasses. I had to bling them up. My name is Alma, and I've been with Conviva about 20 years. I can put a rhinestone on anything. Well, I don't feel like a senior, but I know I'm getting to be a senior. And I'm proud that Conviva caters to us seniors because the people there make you feel like they care about you. They make me feel good about my whole well-being. They don't just look at me as a patient. The doctor that I have now, I've been with her from the very first day I came in this building. It's like she's a family member to me now. She never rushed me. She's always asked me before she leaves, is there anything else? Conviva gets me. I love to create. I love to sew. When I walk in, they see my sparkle. I love it.
Choose a senior-focused doctor who makes you feel heard, not hurried. Schedule a tour today. Conviva Senior Primary Care.
Hurricane season is here, so do you know your zone? We've got it for you on FirstCoastNews.com, the First Coast News app, and always streaming 24/7.
Know Your Zone, sponsored by Alpha Foundations, a groundworks company.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Imagine your home totally organized. At Closets by Design, we specialize in providing affordable, custom-built storage solutions with built-ins and beyond. Get 40% off plus an additional 50%